Ever since the first crew launched to the International Space Station in November of the year 2000, anywhere between 2 and 13 people at a time have been living off-planet. Today's astronauts are highly trained mission operators who conduct research in a microgravity lab. The ISS is set up as a lab space, not necessarily a living space. The space industry is now rapidly moving toward a near future where there are dozens, hundreds, and even thousands of people visiting, working, and living in low Earth orbit. Aurelia Institute's mission is to prepare humanity to become a spacefaring species. At Aurelia, we're trying to design the next generation of space habitats for a life in space that fits more of us. That means we need to design a different type of space station than has ever been built before. We're currently working on our TESSERAE self-assembling space architecture prototype, which will be a new way of constructing habitats in zero gravity that's safer and cheaper, and also allows for modular designs that can be scaled and customized to different needs in orbit. Part of our mission is also about education and outreach, about inviting more people into the conversation and into the experience of preparing for life in space. That's why we created the TESSERAE Space Habitat Pavilion. What the pavilion allows us to do is have an Earth-based model of the TESSERAE habitat that lets people come in and see and interact with the interior design, to imagine themselves in space in this totally new environment, and to give us feedback on the type of home or office that they might want in space in the future. It gives us a way to share our vision of a really inclusive, exciting life worth living in orbit with the public before our real TESSERAE space station is launched into LEO, or low Earth orbit. The TESSERAE Pavilion is also basically a laboratory for the Aurelia team, where we can experiment and practice with all the different types of human-centered design elements that we've created for a zero-gravity environment that's designed for comfort, for care, and for community. So, the interior of the TESSERAE Pavilion includes some unique demonstration tiles and installations that reflect cutting-edge, real space habitat elements under development at Aurelia Institute, all designed to work within the design constraints and design affordances specific to zero gravity. We've got the TESSERAE kitchen panel, which includes the green vault, a microgravity compatible and fully functional aeroponics green wall, testing how to grow fresh produce for nutrition and mental health. Surrounding the green vault are 2 pantry tiles, using nature-inspired patterns of phyllotaxis, like in sunflowers, to produce elegant, tight spaces where food and other preparation materials can be tucked in and securely stored. The bottom half of the kitchen panel features active cooking elements for life in space. The hot pot, zero-gravity hot pot, designed by an affiliate researcher to boil and cook in zero gravity, and the Fermentation Station, multiple orbs with controllable thermal plates and gas exchange for guiding the fermentation process for foods like sourdough, kimchi, and miso. Then we have our algae stained glass window, which posits a future where oxygen-producing algae can be used as part of habitat life support systems while invoking the sublime beauty of rose windows on Earth. A hand-knotted net stretches across the pavilion, building on traditions from seafaring societies, and sea anemone-inspired inflatables are set into the opposing wall. These ergonomic and wayfinding features provide handholds and rest areas to help future spacefarers control their motion in zero gravity. At Aurelia, we hope to show that safe, functional habitat elements can also delight and inspire future spacefarers. We believe it is important to bring both practicality and whimsical aesthetics into space design.